what I'm seeing, what he's saying.
Yeah. So that's what is on here. And that's what I have to satisfy him.
Okay.
And then a third issue is the hallway.
The smoke detectors
in the hallway.
All they're trying to do is make it safety, so
That's
this
right.
building don't burn down and kill people. But
which is fine.
I was thinking the best thing to do probably is go and pull the permits. Like say if me and you went down there Monday and went and pulled the permits on that case number again, just to get everything energized again. Where
oh no, he wants new whatever it is.
we have to pull the permits first to set up for inspection and all that. So we got to go down, pull the permits first. To go down, reenact them, pay the fees, whatever it costs to pull the permits.
Right. But
have them come out.
Yeah.
Have them come out. But since you're already saying, see, if they already really know about the subs, they're going to call you on it again. But we need to do what we need to do is have them come out, and while I'm here, have that inspector come in and call you on everything, because we don't want to show them all this stuff because we may be opening a can of worms to them. Let him call you on it. But you said he already came and looked at that one with no dead front on it.
Well, yeah.
See, it looks like he already knows. He already knows.
He's a general, basically like an overall apartment inspector. He's not the electrical.
He's not. No. But inspectors know about framing and electrical and a lot of stuff.
I think he knows there's a can of worms.
Okay, then instead of wasting everyone's time, because a lot of times what I'll try and do is get them to come out, which seems like they already did.
You're right.
And then have them come out and just call you on what they don't like instead of us trying to repair 20 panels.
Yeah. But I think okay. I'm almost certain.
So I think the best thing to do is go down to City Hall, pull the permits.
Agreed.
On my license. And then come in and start pulling out every panel and put new panels in. And anytime we need parts, you go to Home Depot and buy the parts. So I'm not making no money on the parts. I'm just coming in to do labor for it. Okay, but the only thing what I do see, which I want to call City Hall, because every city I've done work in, they want you to run the ground. So instead of even going to them and trying to tell them we need a ground, we should just put it in, because that's the correct way to do it.
Yeah. Well, I agree.
So
I don't want to cut corners.
So sometimes I try and cut corners because the economy's bad and people don't have the money. Since you're dealing with the city, you have to do it.
I got caught, and he's sticking me with it.
Oh, so that's why you're getting hit then.
But
everyone tries to. Everyone tries to get around the city, but sometimes you can't.
Well, they got around it for 15 plus years, because I got owned at 12, and the previous guy probably pulled it. He said he gave me a day. It was in the mid 90s.
Okay.
So they got away with it for a while, but now they want.
I think a good way to handle this is go down, pull the permits, get everything active again. I can have me and another worker here. Normally, I bill out $30 an hour. That's because the economy hit. I used to bill out $85 an hour for years. I did.
Okay.
I charge $30 an hour.
And what about your assistant?
And my assistant's $20 an hour. He's a certified journeyman. He's actually my son. I've been taking him to work with me since he was around 10 years old.
But what if you need a couple other guys, which I'll throw in?
If
it wouldn't cost you anything, I'm paying them.
Yeah, you can do that.
General labor, just because these guys, I deal with them every day, and everybody wants a helper or more.
Right.
20, we're talking knocking out 20 of these. Plus, God knows what else we may run into.
See, the bad part is I can actually try and see this because if you start pulling this stuff out, it become a nightmare if you don't label anything. If you pull this out and don't label this stuff, you don't
have to convince me.
So that's what I'm saying. So
I'm an expert at creating nightmares.
See, that's what I'm saying. So
I'm not touching this. So I know that I'm hiring a professional. I'm not going to touch this. That's why I'm getting this thing done. I'm getting it signed off, because it's also a liability now.
Yeah.
Because that guy got away with it, but I'm not going to get away with it, because now they probably have a clause in it that says if anything's not up to date and you you try to sell this building, I'm going to run into a problem.
The only thing that I could see that's going to be, I haven't really looked at the layout. I haven't really looked at the layout of the building, but is the only thing we got to get a ground. We have to get grounds back to those meters.
So that means pulling wires, right?
Yes. So that means running conduit from each panel back down. Do you have crawl space underneath the house?
Yeah.
Under here?
Yeah.
That's even better. Even better. So all we have to do is
In
get.
the attic.
Oh,
I think
okay.
it's
So
mostly
we have to get chaseways from here all the way down through each floor. And if you want it, that's time consuming. If you have guys to do that, then that would help me and my son out
Well,
from doing
yeah.
electrical work.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it'd help you out too
Yeah.
because you're not paying
Right.
$50 an hour
Right.
to have electricians notch. You know, you notch a section and skip over fire blocking, drill down. You have guys that can do that,
Yeah.
and then chisel out, and then go into the next room.
Yeah,
You got to
I
go in the
have
next
guys
one,
that do that.
and we have to get pathways all the way down to
And you
the
guys just
basement.
supervise them, obviously. You know, you have
Yeah.
to tell them where you want the conduit to go in.
Right, right. And so then we got to get them all the way back to the panel, so they can even pull the flex in if they want. But pulling out panels, that's something that me and my son would have to do because you got to have experience. If you start pulling this stuff
Yeah.
out
Oh,
and you
yeah.
mix up one of these, you're going to be
Plus-
screwed because
plus,
it's not.
I don't even like the wiring that's right back there. That's all old shit.
Yeah, but you can't. I mean, you're really. If you want to change that, you're talking about. You're talking about a lot of money. I mean, you're going
Well,
into
Give me the
to rewiring everything. If you're talking about rewiring everything, I mean, you can go into a whole apartment complex. You're talking $60,000 to go and start re-pulling everything out, meter, putting new panels in, rewiring every plug, pulling all the wiring out, and rewiring this whole place. You're talking.
Oh yeah.
A lot more.
Okay.
But I mean, that's a ballpark. I
Yeah.
mean, if you're really serious, I can go through and start counting all the plugs in each unit and give you a price if you want to rewire it. It could be anywhere from 60 to.
But how about just
to $30,000?
Is it cheaper just to rewire the whole thing all at once, or is it okay just to rewire this segment down to the boxes and then worry about each individual one later on?
Yeah, well,
How does that-
definitely it's better just to go ahead and rewire each panel.
Okay.
So if you're pulling grounds back to the meter, you might as well rewire it.
Really?
Because I'm having the same chaseway going back to the meters. So if that's the route you would want to take, that actually would be better, and feasibly it would be better for you too, because we're already making a chaseway with the ground. Why not pull in 2 more circuits? Why not pull in 2 circuits, back to each panel? Then you're having new wire, you're having new neutral. Who knows if this is piggybacked on other stuff? They used other conduit. See, they use existing old conduit to
Right.
pull some of this stuff in. So this stuff probably goes and piggybacks onto this old stuff somewhere, and then goes back to the panel. But I don't know why they didn't drop down. Just go down through whatever. I'm not
They
going to
used the
criticize.
cheapest thing possible because he was Israeli, and I know how they operate. I mean, he didn't put any extra effort. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Just what he could get away with.
Well, for one, without a ground, you're not going to pass. I haven't even looked at your meter yet, so I don't know if your meter's grounded. You're talking about.
Well, let's take a look.
Okay.
But every single one looks like this. So that one's the most
Okay,
unusual one.
you can get panel-
He did not go in any. These are all virgin walls.
Okay, let me get a point of that. Okay, you know that